Speaking of structure, it's very important that your essay has a logical order of the paragraph, right?
Yes.
And also, you have to address the problem very logically. And so, how should we approach the task requirement?
Okay.
How do you call that?
So it depends. If we're talking about writing task 1, then it's task achievement. But if we're talking about task 2, then it's called task response.
Task response.
Yes. But all the same, what you're just doing is you need to be answering everything that's on there. Let's say if it's telling you to compare, if it's telling you to talk about your opinions, then that's what you need to cover. Since you were asking, so now how to look at the structure itself, then again, it's like a movie, you know. Would you like to watch a movie that only has a middle, but no beginning and no end?
Yeah.
So same thing with writing. You need to have a beginning, you need to have a middle, and you need to have an end. So that's the basic structure of it. And there are a lot of, available structures that we can find on the internet. It will always help you in the beginning to kind of just see, oh, what's the first thing that I can do? So if I need to talk about advantages and disadvantages, maybe one paragraph with advantages, the next one with disadvantages, then you've got your introduction and your conclusion. There you go, you have an essay.
There are many types of questions that can be asked in the IELTS writing text too. And how should we approach those questions, and what are the ways we can address the questions accurately?
Okay, so when it comes to looking at questions, it doesn't really matter if it's, let's say, reading, listening. You always have to look at keywords. Okay, look at the topic. What is it generally about? Is it about books, for example? Is it going to be about movies? Is it about business? And then go look at, let's say, the adverbs that define it. What exactly does it want me to do? Does it want me to compare? What am I comparing? Am I comparing the past and now? Am I comparing how students do it? Or is it what people do at work? So highlight that and make sure you're not just writing about the general topic. It has to be what's being asked, and then start, jotting down a few things, an outline.
It's been quite a talk. Thank you so much for so much useful insight into the IELTS writing.
Welcome, and very nice questions.
Thank you.
Now it's time to study IELTS.